What's going on, everybody? Today we're gonna be going over more of these outfits. In my last video about this, I pretty much covered these kinds of avatars. And this one has a pretty defined belly button with like a thong on. But we're not going over these very sexualized avatars today, okay? In this video, we're gonna cover some different types of avatars. Mainly, I want to cover avatars that either glorify or romanticize self-harm or anorexia. There's actually a lot of these avatars, especially ones with a lot of cuts and blood and slit stuff, whatever. So I guess let's just get right into this disgusting mess. So I actually got a lot of these self-harm ones saved, so I'm just gonna go down the list. So here's this one right here. You can tell it has some cuts all over the arm and cuts on the thighs. If you don't know, that's kind of where people primarily do it. And yeah, very, very weird. We also got another one right here. Cuts on the ribs, some more cuts on the thighs. We got some more. Also, ignore my face. I don't know why I look like this. But yeah, I think you get the gist of it. This is kind of what this primarily shows. And this stuff like this should definitely not be on Roblox. Now, cuts like this, like a claw gash or like some blood around the character, I do not mind at all. But when it's specifically trying to make it look like the person has been cutting themselves, I think that's pretty wrong. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have for the self-harm stuff. Now, this one might be a stretch, but I've seen this on many avatars, and I don't exactly know what it's trying to portray, but this is kind of what my assumption is. If you look closely, you can see my ribs sticking out. I'm not exactly sure if this is trying to show off like anorexia. There's a lot of t-shirts like this, and I know like a lot of like the skinny girls avatars use stuff like this. So it's either A, they're trying to just show that they're skinny, or B, it's anorexia. So yeah, I'm not gonna directly say these shirts are glorifying anorexia, but I definitely think it can be taken that way. Now, normally stuff like this doesn't really offend me. I'm a pretty chill guy. I don't really have anything that really makes me angry or but these shirts, especially these self-harm ones, really strike a nerve with me. As someone who used to like struggle with that kind of stuff in the past, it's not something you should glorify or make cool, because it isn't. And the fact that people are making clothes showing off the self-harm to a bunch of kids is pretty disgusting. Same goes with anorexia. That should definitely not be on Roblox, especially around kids. Something that kind of falls in line with self-harm is these kidnapped avatars. I think this avatar is very questionable. They got the ropes tied around them, the cuts, duct tape over the mouth. There's also more avatars like this. Here's one. Here's another one. There's a lot of people, especially on Roblox, who have weird kinks. And I can't really say the word, but I think this is a grape fetish. And there's a lot of avatars like this that make it look like they've been kidnapped or graped. So that is pretty freaking weird if you ask me. But overall, I think these kind of avatars are pretty disgusting and more degenerate than the very sexual ones. I'd rather have these sexual ones rather than this stuff, because this stuff is just, it's stuff you shouldn't be creating and putting on a kid's game. But that's pretty much it for all the serious stuff I have to talk about. But let's change the vibe. Let's go into some sillier stuff and talk about some stupid crap. There's a lot of shirts on Roblox that are either really sexual or dumb, and so I kind of want to go over some of those. I just want to start off with this shirt. Richer than the ops. If you're gonna make a shirt insulting the ops, at least learn the spell, dude. Oh my gosh. Richer than? You mean richer than? How old are you? Why are you making shirts like this? Why would you not fact check your shirt? It's so dumb. It's such a dumb shirt. I love it. Here's this one. I break beds, not hearts. That's really cool. I'm sure 13-year-old Timmy's gonna really love this one, and when he shows all the e-girls. There's a lot of like cat boy ones or like dominant male ones. Don't mess with me, I'm a big boy now and I'm very scary. This one's not exactly bad. It's just stupid. There's so many shirts like this, and all of them are just pretty dumb. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to talk about inside of Avatar Creator. There are some other avatars I'd like to show you, but yeah, I know you're fully aware, these sexual avatars are still on Roblox. They've been running rampant. Anyway, we're gonna move to some of the screenshots I've been gathering. First off, we got some more self-harm ones, and then we have a self-harm one and some underwear, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, the creator of these shirts is apparently a 14-year-old. I don't know why you're 14 years old making these kind of shirts, but okay. You got another dumb shirt one, 1v1 in bed. Awesome. This one isn't bad. This one's just awesome. This is pretty gamer. I love it. We got another boob one. a furry one this time. These boobs aren't particularly nice. As you can tell, there's a lot of saggage right here, so it's not that great. We also got this one with a big mommy goth girl reading a book. She has some really big bazungas. And I want you guys to take a guess. Who do you think made that avatar? Who do you think designed that avatar? Any wild guess? It was a furry again. We got some more avatars. We got a femboy. We got a cow femboy. A pink cow femboy, a bacon femboy or girl. What would that? I don't even know what that'd be. And that's pretty much it. That's just some of the avatars I wanted to go ahead and show you. Sorry if this is a bit all over the place. I did not have a structure at all. I wing these things off the top of my head. That's why they're always trash. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Mainly, I wanted to talk about the self-harm stuff because that really struck a nerve with me. So yeah, not cool. You should not be putting that on Roblox, especially in a kid's game. And yep, that's pretty much it. I don't plan to make another one of these rants until I see something that makes me angry again. But if you have anything that you think might make me angry, go ahead and send it in the Discord and I'll take a little gander at it. That's it. I love you. Bye.